Ladies and gentlemen, William Barr confirms. He confirms without a shadow of a doubt that he will not testify. Breaking. This is PBS per congressional. Okay, the source House Judiciary Committee has been notified by the Attorney General, by the DOJ, that Attorney General Barr is not coming to testify tomorrow. Why? Because he's not going to speak to lawyers of the Democratic Party. The CNN couldn't even find an instance, couldn't even find a precedent where an attorney general spoke to attorneys. That's what they want. He's willing. He would have showed up. He would have showed up tomorrow morning, Wednesday morning. He would have showed up. But he's not showing up. So this is confirmed. Sorry, Thursday morning. Okay, so May 2nd, he was supposed to speak to the House. He's not showing up to the House. It's not happening. It ain't happening. So that's PBS. Let's see. There's a whole bunch of others. DOJ has told the committee to expect a letter officially stating that shortly. Clear. The next step is to subpoena AG Barr. Go ahead to make him come testify. It's going to then go to the Supreme Court, and the Supreme Court will strike it down. He's willing to testify. Okay, again, let them demand. The hang-up is that Barr only wants questions to come from lawmakers. He has no issue. And then this is hilarious. Afraid he can't avoid perjury now? Impeach him? No, it's not that you can't avoid perjury. You don't impeach and indict because you want your attorneys to put him on some kind of witness stand. There was no evidence of collusion. There was no evidence of obstruction. Mueller also agreed, even though he said he didn't agree, because he could have indicted Trump on both of those charges. He didn't. He found no evidence to do so, but then he said, I'm not exonerating him, and there's possibility that he could have obstructed. Here are all the things that he did, that people said he did. And you know what? It's for Congress to decide. No, it's not. This is a legal matter. No, it's not. So they just, they're so petulant. And by the way, the manner in which they treat William Barr is not the manner in which they treat Clinton. How many times did Attorney General Loretta Lynch speak to legal counsel, Republican legal counsel, under oath regarding Clinton's emails? What about James Comey or Peter Strzok? Okay, did they speak to Comey and Attorney General Lynch didn't? So why should Barr? Just wondering. And guess what? If Barr were to do so, that would be so amazing. First of all, Barr would run circles around any attorney. You think... The issue here is that not only does he not have to do so, but they're going to endlessly dive into, you said that you didn't know what Mueller was you didn't know what Mueller was thinking, but Mueller gave you a letter just showing what he was thinking. That letter came at a certain date, and I didn't know exactly what he was thinking. The fact that he's upset that I didn't charge President Trump on obstruction, that, we had spoken on the phone, and they're like, aha, we got you. You said that you knew exactly what he thought, and we found out that he was unhappy with what you thought. By the way, they don't know what Mueller thinks. They only know of a letter that's supposed to have been written by Mueller and some unknown sources, as usual, on the New York Times. So they're taking it at face value. They have no clue. They're taking it at face value what James Comey said in his memos. We have no clue if those memos were accurate. They did not find collusion. There was no collusion. They can't give up. They can't possibly give up. It's so sad. They can't. The Steele dossier was purchased by Clinton. CrowdStrike was outsourced by Democrats and Clinton. Papadopoulos, the discussion, if he found if he knew that the Russians were hacking the DNC, whether or not he knew is completely irrelevant, but he didn't. There was no link, so they didn't charge him on anything to do with that. All of this is allegation and hearsay and gossip. Why? Because the DNC and Clinton's campaign emails actually show corruption. Yeah, Debbie Wasserman Schultz was actually forced to resign because they cheated Bernie Sanders. See, once that happened, when the truth was told about them, they said, we have to reverse course. Now we just focus on gossip, because essentially the truth about us was gossip. See, that was hearsay. See, they had no right to know what we were really up to. So now we're going to pretend that other people are up to things. So here's the calculus. Democrats get their true intentions, their actual words published, their overt criminal behavior publicized, and $200 million is siphoned from Bernie voters. Bernie Sanders then promotes the myth that he was cheated from, but he was part of a Russian plot to cheat Hillary Clinton, even though he was cheated. So Bernie helped them totally flip the script. He's cheated, but then he actually helps them with a propaganda that says they were cheated. So it's so Orwellian. Everything that they do, they've manufactured in some way. They've reversed the actual narrative. So what they're guilty of doing, they accuse Trump of. They preside over the sale of 20% of U.S. uranium capacity. Oh my God, Trump worked with Russia in the election because of Facebook ads. Facebook ads, uranium. Facebook ads, uranium sales. So to them, it's like, oh my God, these Facebook... Do you want a hostile foreign nation? Well, why did you enable... Why did President Obama not veto the sale of 20% of U.S. uranium capacity to a hostile foreign nation? I don't get it. Why did Bill Clinton meet with Vladimir Putin? What about Uranium One giving millions of dollars into the Clinton Foundation, which is basically the Clintons' pocket? And it's not like, oh, give me the money so I can go ahead and pay my rent. It's give money into the Clinton Foundation. That's our pocket, because you can't give us money directly, just like we can't purchase the Steele dossier. We'll funnel money through the Steele dossier. I mean, through our law firm. Everything is 6 degrees of separation. This way, all the Democratic publications and pundits say, they didn't accept money. They didn't accept money. There was no money accepted. No, not at all. No. No, actually, what took place was, it was just, they went ahead and, gave money for altruistic reasons. Oh, really? What about the weapons deals? That also. What about UBS and Boeing? Yeah, all altruism. Really? How about all the money that was stolen from the people of Haiti? And then I got into it one day with this journalist on Twitter. I'm no longer on Twitter, which is exactly why I'm no longer on Twitter. This guy was published in Politico. He's like, where is the evidence that you say that they stole the money? And I'm like, well, they raised $10 billion, and they utilized the effort, the fundraising as a giant networking scheme, which is what the Clinton Foundation is. It's a giant networking scheme where Clinton Foundation donors then give to Democratic candidates like Debbie Wasserman Schultz. This is all documented. And I've documented this in my books, But Her Top Secret Emails, But Her Deleted Emails, and Debunking the Trump-Russia Myth. The money, the access to powerful individuals with endless resources, the access to money, not just like $100. We're talking about the access to people who will pay $300,000 a plate in a Hollywood fundraiser. That's what we're talking about here. That's what we're talking about. And so when Clinton raises $10 billion through subsidiaries of the Clinton Foundation for the people of Haiti, and then that the only 3% is given to the people of Haiti, I interviewed Haitian-born journalist Daddy Cherry in the Huffington Post. It was published in the Huffington Post. I interviewed her. I interviewed Charles Ortel. Both of them are experts about the overt money laundering scheme known as the Clinton Foundation. Money flows into the charity, the quote-unquote charity, and we know from the campaign emails that there were 500 conflicts of interest. Why would a Clinton Foundation employee say that there were 500 conflicts of interest if there weren't 500 conflicts of interest? There's a Bill Clinton Inc. He enriches himself with speaking engagements. How do you think they're worth well over $150 million, the Clintons? They don't own any businesses. The only real estate deals they tried to become part of, became big scandals like Whitewater. Okay, they're not good at business. They're good at selling access. That's what they do. That's how they make money. Now they want Trump's taxes. They want Capital One and Deutsche Bank. This guy has never been in trouble. Like, yeah, fine. He's filed for bankruptcy. A lot of people do. Big deal. He's still worth billions. And let's say the knock on him, well, he's not even worth 400 million. Okay, if that's the worst thing you could say about Trump, that he's only worth 300 or 400 million, that's pretty good still. Well, he was given money. Of course he was given money by his father. Yeah, that's true. Trump is not self-made. So then what? Is Hillary? Really? You would be talking about Madam Cyberhack if it wasn't for Bill? Are you kidding? Tell me, name one accomplishment aside from marrying Bill. Please tell me. What? Destroying Haiti along with pushing for the intervention of Libya? Military? And don't compare what's taking place right now. Hands off, hands off. No, you had, 1,000,000% inflation. I'll debate anyone about that too. Like, it's just the same thing. He's an interventionist. It's like, no, he's not. No, he's not. I disagree with if American intelligence was part of all of that. Yeah, I'm not happy with that. Now, these people can't feed themselves. You're talking about an economy that is not working. Okay, the economic system of socialism does not work. That's a fact. Now, simply saying that a government program is, it's like, no. Even if you point to a government program, let's say Medicare for All, why isn't AOC, if she's just big, wonderful socialist fan, why doesn't she champion the bill already? Pramila Jayapal has a bill in Congress already. Why don't they champion that bill? John Conyers, by the way, has voting rights legislation from 2015. They don't care about these issues. So, William Barr, getting back to William Barr, he's not going to testify because all they want to do is give fodder to the media. So they have these lawyers these lawyers. He knows more about the law than any of these lawyers. He's not going to waste his time. It's a complete waste of time. What do you have to hide? What does Clinton have to hide? Why doesn't she speak to Congress about how she transferred top secret and special access program intelligence outside of the United States government? Why did she delete emails? Why did she lie about the contents of those emails? They weren't about yoga. Okay, I explained about her deleted emails. They were pay-to-play schemes. How is it that during her tenure, she intervened on the behalf of UBS, Boeing, and Haiti, and I explained this in my books, but there are no emails that she gave to the United States government about those endeavors, or even the weapons deals. They gave millions in the Clinton Foundation, and then they got exponentially greater weapons deals. A whole bunch of countries, even the countries in the news now, that people are like, oh, Trump is emboldening this country. Like, well, you know what? They gave money to the Clintons, and they got exponentially greater weapons deals than even the Bush administration under Obama, the Nobel Peace Prize winning President Obama. Gee, wonder why. So on this channel, you're going to hear themes, and I'll repeat myself, and that's the beauty of this. Because I will never forget, do you understand? And you should never forget that the other side, the Democratic Party moralist imbeciles, relatively moral relativist imbeciles, actually commit the crimes. They actually fabricated and set up Trump. Then they say, how dare you obstruct our illegal probe to begin with? So he's not going to waste time with these ridiculous questions. They didn't find evidence of collusion. They would have indicted Trump. You can indict a sitting president. That's nonsense. Yes, you can. If he committed crimes, you can. If you committed major crimes, high crimes and misdemeanors, you can impeach. Why don't they impeach Trump? So what? Okay, let's just go with the narrative, the propaganda spin from Democrats. Well, there's a lot of evidence there, but they just couldn't find a specific type of evidence to reach the legal bar, the legal level. Okay, then impeach him. because there are high crimes and misdemeanors there. I mean, surely this all leads to impeachment, right? Oh, you're not going to impeach him. Oh, that's right. You're a bunch of cowards. Oh, that's right. Oh, you're lying. Oh, you just want media to kind of foment even more division. That's why CNN and all of them, their ratings are tanking. More people don't trust the media. Trump is winning the media battle. He's winning against corrupt intel officials. He's winning against the Democratic Party. He'll win 2020 easily. Clinton is going to run again. She's going to lose. When she does run, remember, yours truly told you. And, I mean, unless they have every single possible advantage, they don't even come close to Trump. They need to outspend Trump 2-1. Even Beto O'Rourke, he almost outspent Cruz 2-1. And Cruz is a horrendous candidate. He's not a great candidate. So, but William Barr is not going to. William Barr will not testify. He will not testify. He's not going to go to the House because he's not breaking. Attorney General has told the House Judiciary Committee he will not testify Thursday. So he's not testifying. Per congressional source, House Judiciary Committee has been notified by the DOJ that Attorney General Barr is not coming to testify. They didn't indict him. They didn't impeach him. Not only did Mueller not indict him, but the House is not even going to impeach him. So tell me again how this guy is this big criminal. Now, if given the chance, Clinton would be indicted in 2 seconds with William Barr, or she'll eventually get indicted when she loses again. Okay? She's still running on the fumes of 2016. Clinton is not, both Clintons are not as powerful, not nearly as powerful as they once were, but now it's like the entire establishment needs to save face. And they also need to make money. Clinton running is a money-making endeavor. You think Botox Biden's going to raise $1 billion? Trump already has $1 billion. He's on his way to $1 billion for 2020. He's the incumbent. He's a president presiding over a great economy. It doesn't matter if the media hates him. Like, at this point right now, nobody cares about the media. The media has zero influence, has zero ability to influence the lives or the mentality of people. Sure, liberals will believe the media because it's like their little blankie. That's their support mechanism. They have to hold on to MSNBC and CNN. They have to. What are they going to do? Look in the mirror and say, my God, we've been wrong on everything and we're losing every major political fight. Oh my God. Then the next step will be maybe we're actually on poor footing in terms of our moral issues. Maybe we're wrong on these things. Maybe Medicare for all is not feasible. Maybe that's why Pelosi won't allow any, or even progressives in Congress. Maybe that's why they won't vote on it, because it's not feasible. Maybe, let's say I'm wrong about that. Why aren't they voting on it? A lot of people say, oh, AJ, you're wrong about that. Well, great. Why aren't they voting on it? They own the House. They control the House. Why aren't they impeaching Trump? Why didn't Mueller indict Trump? Okay, where's the evidence that Adam Schiff has? He said he had evidence. These are very simple questions they can't answer. But they want William Barr to go be on the witness stand and speak to their attorneys. Their attorneys are not part of Congress. The lawmakers are part of Congress. And that's who William Barr was set to speak to. That's it. That's it. You know. So, ladies and gentlemen, hit subscribe. Definitely, ladies and gentlemen, share this. Share H.A. Goodman, this channel, with everyone you know. We're growing. We're on our way to 141,000, then 150,000. As my voice grows, your voice grows as well. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you. Finally, we have an attorney general that actually exists to protect President Trump, which is a great thing, because Trump happens to be on the right side of history. Give me your thoughts below. My Patreon is below if you want to support my voice long term. And ladies and gentlemen, check out my writing in the Jerusalem Post below, the Daily Caller, below and also in the Federalist. My last 2 Federalist articles, definitely check them out. The latest one is that James Clapper knew there was no evidence of collusion in 2016. He already knew that. He already knew that. He already knew that. So why did he repeat the nonsense? Why did he repeat the nonsense? Why did he continue the nonsense with intelligence reports that already stated there was no evidence? Read the reports. Actually, you can read them within the latest Federalist article. There was no evidence of collusion. There was 0 evidence of collusion. Yet they still began a Mueller probe. Then there was no evidence of collusion there. Then they said, well, you know what? Our obstruction. They fall back. Obstruction doesn't work. Taxes. Taxes doesn't work. Get Deutsche Bank to give money. They don't have anything. With Clinton, they had like the specific crimes. Comey stated specific crimes, legal statute she broke, but she didn't intend to do it, so it's okay. Hit subscribe right now. Thank you.